Hello, welcome to another session of online singing. It's a beautiful day here in Sydney. In fact, it's such a beautiful day that our neighbour has just started mowing the lawn. So apologies if you can hear that. The mower doesn't usually work very well, so it may be a bit stop and start, and there might be a bit of shouting in between the mowing. He's got his son to come over and help him start it. So it usually goes for about 2 minutes, then it stops like that. Here comes the shouting. And it'll start up again just at a critical moment. So please enjoy today's singing session accompanied by the next door neighbour's lawnmower. We're carrying on with some breathing exercises. And to begin with, we're going to stretch. Stretch of the day is one of my favourites. This one I think feels really good and helps you with shoulder tension. Just bring your shoulders up to your ears. Remember to keep breathing. And drop those shoulders. Always feels like they come down a little lower than they were before. Try that one again. Just be really careful to be bringing your shoulders up to your ears so your neck's still tall, not your ears down to your shoulders. Oh, we've got a plane as well. That doesn't happen very often these days. All right. Dropping the shoulders, and our sound of the day is just exhaling on a hiss. So like this. But try and keep it steady, and let's do it for a count of 8. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and relax. Take a nice relaxed breath. Let's go to 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and relax. There's the lawnmower again. 16. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Relax. Okay. Here's an exercise to get you connected with all of your abdominal muscles. Oh, that lawnmower is really going now. The text for this is the letter N for Nelly, followed by a D. And then the letter N for Nelly, followed by a S. So D for David and S for Sarah. Here we go. D, S, D, S, D, S, D, S, D. Okay, get lots of energy happening down low in those abdominal muscles rather than okay. The lawnmower's died again. Okay. the back of your mouth open as we go down, and let your larynx just relax a little bit, as if you're having a little bit of a yawn. Oh, someone just dropped something next door. Okay. Sounded like a winch or something. I wonder if they're taking the lawnmower apart. That'd be good. One more. That one's too low for me, but maybe you were still in the game. All right, let's work our way up through our range. And for this, we're going to use yum followed by ya. As you go up, imagine the sound rolling forward in a wave. And if it helps, even use your hands to do that gesture. Like this. Yum, 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 ya. Nice flat tongue for the ya. Here we go. Yum, 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 ya. 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 If it helps, imagine you have something like a tennis ball and you're going to throw it over arm on the top note. Here we go. Yum, 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 ya. 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 Oh, they're pulling the choke. Will it start? Okay, let's recap this week in terms of breathing. We've tried a bunch of different things. Hopefully you can remember the bits that work for you and put them in your pocket for future singing. We've talked about taking a pronouncement breath, breathing as if you're about to say something really important to a large room. We've talked about taking a relaxed breath. We've talked about taking a quick breath as if you were interrupting yourself in saying something. And that's what you use when you have to sing long phrases one after the other. We've talked about getting things moving physically, seeing if you can help yourself remember to keep the sound energized. Oh, and there goes the lawnmower, speaking of energized. So we had things like singing into the palms of your hands or spinning the sound. We also talked about not letting all your air go at the beginning of a phrase. And there's just one thing we're going to add to that today, which is I find it really helps when you're singing a piece to think about the last note of the phrase rather than the first note of the phrase. Really focus on that last note. Just a really small tip, but let's return to Whaley Whaley and have a go at putting that tip into place. We'll try it with the words. So the water is wide, I cannot get all, and neither have I wings to fly, or go and get me some little boat to carry all my true love and I. Here we go. The water is wide, I cannot get all, and neither have I wings to fly. Oh, go and get me some little boat to carry all my my true love and I. So try now to have a go at really putting lots of energy into the beginning of the phrase and see what happens to the end of the phrase. Here we go. The water is wide, I cannot get on, and neither have I wings to fly. Oh, go and get me some little boat to carry all my true love and I. Now, certainly that made it harder for me to get all the way through phrases rather than thinking about the ends of the phrase. So let's try this again. We'll do Whaley Whaley, verse 1 and verse 7, which is the one about there is a ship sailing on the sea. And whichever of those breathing tips you find most helpful during the week, break it out again and give it a go. Good to see you again, Christine. Thank you for your comment. Curious to know whether you can hear the lawnmower or whether it's just me that's blessed with that sound. All right, here we go. Whaley Whaley with your best technique, whichever one works for you. The lawnmower's died again. Here we go. The water is wide, I cannot get on, and neither have I wings to fly. Oh, go and get me some little boat to carry all my true love.